everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all alright. I'm sorry I didn't upload on Sunday. I decided I was going to film a vlog instead, as I haven't in a while, and today we are sorting out like all the kitchen cupboards and things like that, ready for the renovation to start on Monday. So I figured I would film a longer video and just upload it in the week, and then this week we are also filming Marco's IVF Q&A, so that will go live on Sunday. So I just figured that, yeah, I'd have a day off posting and just post in the week instead, because I wasn't going to have any time to edit it. But I hope you're all alright. I started filming myself getting ready this morning. I was going to do like my whole makeup routine and my skincare routine, etc, etc. But I've been in a bit of a mood this morning, if I'm honest. I don't really know why. I think I might be ovulating, because I just seem to be really, really frustrated at everything. Like, I stood on the stairs and Marco was just adjusting the shelves, because so we've got these circular shelves that have like a ledge in them, and the ledge was wonky and Marco was straightening it up, and that was enough for me to quite literally want to kill him. So that wasn't really very ideal. So I've got ready this morning. I've gone for this, you can't really see it because my bedroom's black, but I've gone for like a bun, the sleek bun look. And I don't know, I feel like I look like a bit of a thumb. Marco's told me I look classy, but I feel like a thumb. We're about to go walk Bruce. We're just going to take him for a stroll this morning. And then, like I say, we have a mound of stuff to sort out in the kitchen. I've got to clean the dining table, get that up for sale. We need to get everything that is gone this week. The building work starts on the 15th, so that quite literally gives us a week today to get everything sorted and get the kitchen out. All the deliveries are going to start this week, things like the fridge and the oven, all things like that, they're all getting delivered this week, so we need to make the space for them. But yeah, so I hope you're all right. We'll go walk Bruce. This coat makes me look like I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be in some American music video. We've come to Starbucks and Marco's taking the mick out of me because I got a chocolate chip latte. And you don't believe in them, do you? No. How should a coffee be? Black. Just black?
Yep.
Have you never had a fancy coffee?
Cappuccino is as fancy as it gets.
How boring. Have you never had any kind of flavoured coffee at all? You've never had a syrup in your coffee?
No.
Do you remember when we went to, where was it? Where were we? We were in Italy. I think we went into Varese and I ordered a coffee with my lunch. And they looked at me like I had 50 heads. Yeah. Marco was very embarrassed because apparently you drink coffee after your meal. But I have it before. An espresso. I didn't order an espresso. I had a cappuccino.
Yeah, that's before 12.
Before 12? Tell us the coffee rules.
No syrup.
No syrup. So, cappuccino before 12, espresso after a meal. Well, espresso any other time other than before 12.
No chocolate chips.
No chocolate chips.
No caramels.
What about iced coffee? How do you feel about iced coffee? No?
Iced tea, not a coffee though.
What about coffee in a cocktail? Like an espresso martini?
I can't say. I don't know what the rules are on that.
Have you ever had an espresso martini?
Yeah.
Are they nice?
No.
No? Are they creamy?
No.
I just don't like the idea of coffee and alcohol. I don't really like the... I don't know.
Is she waving to us? Oh, yeah.
You're just waving at a child.
Yeah, I'm sure she's like turning around waving at us, and I feel
probably
bad for
is.
not waving.
She's probably playing it. Did you ever play Sweet and Sour when you were a kid and you'd drive past a lorry and wave and see if they'd beep? No. Yeah, me and my sister used to just sit in the back of the car and wave at every car that went past us. Cool, let's get this coffee. Is it going to be nice?
Hello. Yeah.
That's £3.85, please.
Oh, my card. Yeah, you're going to need that. There you go.
Thank you.
That's the only contactless card. I'll move it over.
Oh, yeah, thanks. So now I'm taking the train.
Thanks.
Thank you. You too.
What?
Tried to take the train.
Imagine if you had it done and you'd have just sat in here. verdict is that the coffee's very nice, but like a dessert. So we've gone for a walk, and Marco put his finger in shit. He was cleaning up the dog poo.
It was a bum, wasn't it?
He was cleaning up the dog poo and his finger went in the poo. So he's had to go and wash his finger in a puddle. As you do. It's happened to us all, honey, it's happened to us all. Anyone with a dog will understand the struggles of the poo. Goodness me. But now we're gonna carry on, finish the walk, and then go home and clean out these kitchen cupboards, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Marco's got about 20 years worth of takeaway menus just stored in a cupboard. Keys for God knows what, and doors we don't have, and bike locks for bikes that we don't have. So we're going to be ruthless and get rid of that god old horrible man drawer. So Marco's annoyed because I've taken black bin bags into my office. We're going to start sorting out the cupboards. So our cupboards are embarrassingly messy. Nice little alpha cupboard. Obviously I didn't... Who's he barking at? Oh, Amazon delivery.
Well, that might be mine.
Yeah, that'll be your foam roller. I've not ordered anything from Amazon. I've ordered everything from everywhere else, just not Amazon. So we're going to be sorting out the cupboards. So as you can see from the inside of the cupboards, they are a state. So we're going to try and go through and throw things out, and we have to be ruthless because I'm not having my new kitchen clogged with crap that we no longer need. Like we have a cupboard down here, which is where we keep an awful lot of Bruce's stuff, and fish food for the pond, things like that. But we have things that belong to dogs that we no longer have. So yeah, we've just got to sort things out. So that's what we're doing now. Where do you want to start?
In the kitchen.
You sarcastic bugger. Where do you want to start? Do you want to start with your man drawer?
Well,
show the state in the man drawer.
your
That is
knickers
a
are in
man
there.
drawer. They're not my knickers, that's a bandage. You dig. But yeah, so we can sort of, look, you've got football stickers in here.
Yeah.
How old were you when you were collecting football stickers? 2?
No, I was in my 20s when I had them.
In your 20s, you're embarrassing. Okay, so yeah, great. Well,
Is that yours?
You want to hope it's mine, don't you? How many ex-girlfriends things are we going to find in this drawer? Right, you start with that cupboard, I'll start... No, that's our ring holder from our wedding.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Oh.
I'm just looking, see if it's still in there.
See if it's still in there. It's on your finger. Oh, this is cute. This is what we gave to Marco's brother when we got married. This had our rings in it. Is it going to focus, or is it just going to stay on my
The thing
face?
is with this, and I can just put that in one of the drawers.
Yeah, but surely you want to sort through it so there's not, you're not hoarding things.
Everything needs to stay as it is, I think.
It doesn't.
Because I can't be bothered to go through it. What's this?
Exactly.
Cosmetics Clinic. Is that yours?
That's a...
Of course it's yours. What?
Why would that be mine?
Because that hasn't been in there for
Well, I've
10
never
years.
seen it before. And it's only been 8 years. It's been 8 years since you lived here with another woman. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to sort through some stuff, so... Bye. So we I'll show you where we've got to in the kitchen shortly. It's nothing short of a bomb site, and it's also starting to sink in, I think, a little bit that we are going to be living in a bomb site for the best part of a month. When you see the layout of our house at the moment is open plan, and it will continue to be open plan. It will just flow around more, so everything's not so cramped. But where we are at the moment, like the living room, all the work is going on literally from past the living room onwards. So we're not going to have access to a lot that we currently do. So we've had to box up things like the plates, or we will have to box up the plates. The plates are currently kind of just going in, well, they're going in the cupboard until next week, until we absolutely have to get rid. But all like the cooking stuff that we're not going to be using over the next week, like it's all been boxed up, and cookbooks and things like that, and we have nowhere to put them, so we just have like boxes and boxes in the living room. So yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit stressed by it, because I know that the building work starts on the 15th and the kitchen isn't being fitted until the week of the 5th of April. So we are literally going to be without a kitchen for a month, or nearly a month, which is quite scary. Never done anything like this before, so I am getting a bit nervous, but we've called it a day for now. The kitchen is a tip, so Marco is going to the chip shop very shortly to get some chips and fish cake. So in the meantime, I am just getting ready all like the basically all of the promotional stuff for my support groups this week. I have a new support group starting on Monday, which is an LGBTQ support group. So we've got a new volunteer running that, which is really exciting. I'm really excited to get this group up and running. But we now have, I think, 10 support groups. I think, maybe not 10. We have the LGBTQ, we have 2 general infertility, we have an unexplained infertility, we have 2 endometriosis, we have a TTC before IVF, we have PCOS, we have infertility after cancer, and a donor treatment. So we have 10 support groups. They are all online, so if any of those do sound like they appeal to you, they're all run through Innovation Fertility. So have a look on the website at innovationfertility.com, and you can send an email to support groups at innovationfertility.com if you do want to join. So I'm just creating all the Instagram stories and things like that that will go live this week to promote them, and doing a bit more work on the memberships, which launch on the 19th. And then I'm going to start looking for a dining table, because I'm really struggling trying to find a dining table and chairs that I really like. Ideally I want to buy them all as a set. I did want a bench one, but the type that I like are way out of my price range. So yeah, we're having a look, just seeing what we can do. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now. A really exciting and riveting Sunday night from me. So I thought I'd quickly... God, how loud does that man have the football?
Did he have to walk for it?
I tell ya, Marco's just gone out to get me a fish cake and chips, and himself some chips. So I will show you the current state. Oh, the washing machine's on, so that's going to be really loud. I'm going to show you the current state of the kitchen. So, welcome to our kitchen. So we're now missing the man drawer. Marco has gone and put that in his shed. But these are all things that we need to find homes for. A sharps bin, because you have one of those in every house apparently. But yeah, so it's just a case of finding homes for everything, because so this wall is coming down. It's all this wall here. It's coming down on Monday. So all of that is going to be gone, like everything. So we're going to have an island coming out to, so the bar stools are basically going to be where the oven is now. It's an absolute state, goodness me. But the garage goes all the way back to like the end of this shelf. It goes all the way back to here. So all of that is going to be our kitchen all the way down there. And then, yeah, we're going to have the island here. So where at the moment we have like these really horrible dingy tiles, these are going to be really light. You really are just going to have to excuse the state of everything. these are going to be really, really light, and we are having tiles all the way across here, so all of this is going to be tiled. New dining room table, we're getting rid of this, so we're going to have the big dining table here. I'll show you the tiles that we're having actually. So these are the tiles that we're having. I don't know if that's going to focus for you. There you go. These are the tiles that we're having. So you can see they are significantly lighter than these. So we're going to have them with grey grout. I think these tiles are about 13 years old. But yeah, I thought that this went quite well with this. So that's why we're having it. So it's all coming up and everything will be totally tiled. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to all of this just going. And then round here, this really is a bomb site, but so we're getting a new back door in a few days. All of this, we're going to paint everything a light colour, so everything's going to be really light. This is all going to be gone, so we're having this changed into like a little bit of a utility area. So the tumble dryer is going to go where the fridge is, and we're getting this all built up, so we have like cupboards here that we can put the vacuum cleaner and coats and the ironing board, etc, etc, because at the moment we don't have any of that. So this will all be built up in a cupboard, and then everything else just a light colour. So yeah, this is all going to be completely different in literally a matter of days. In a matter of days, this is just going to be dust and rubble. So I'm very excited to get it all started. I think a new kitchen is something I've wanted for a long, long time. I think this kitchen was put in this house about 13 years ago. And I've never really liked it, so I'm really looking forward to getting it completely gone. We've ordered everything from the fridge to the oven, fridge, oven, dishwasher, like everything. A dishwasher, oh my god, I don't have a dishwasher at the moment, and I'm so very excited to get a new dishwasher, and then we'll hopefully be starting on the bathroom after that. But yeah, it's about time we got rid of all this junk and just started. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There's things I keep forgetting that we even have to buy, like a windowsill. Because at the moment it's all tiled, and this is obviously not going to be part of the kitchen. So we're like, right, well that's not going to be tiled. We're not having the kitchen walls tiled at all. They're being painted. So I just keep forgetting things like a windowsill that I need to order. So we'll be getting it all plastered and things like that. And it's trying to find paint, like, there's a Farrow and Ball colour I really, really like, and there's another one with Lick, whereas Marco's really apprehensive to actually spend that much money on paint. He's really like, I think if we're spending this much money on a bloody kitchen, we should get some good paint. But we found some Dulux colours that we quite like, so I think he's going to win that argument. We've already gone massively over budget, and we haven't even started, so I'm, yeah, a bit nervous about anything going wrong from here on in. So it's fine, like we have the money, all is good, and now I'm just excited to get it started, and I'm hoping, really hoping, that everything goes to plan. I've never done this before. I've never done anything like this before. I've never got a new kitchen, never got a new bathroom. I don't even know where to start. It's like clearing out today. I was like, I don't know where to start. The thought of having to wash up in the bath is making me just want to cry, in all honesty, but it is what it is, and we'll get started soon enough, and I'm very excited for it all to unfold. Obviously lockdown won't have lifted, but will have lifted slightly, so things like obviously we'll be able to meet up with people for walks and for a picnic in the park and things like that, but we are going to have to, like, we're not going to have a washing machine, so we are going to need to take our washing round to use like my father-in-law's washing machine or my mum's washing machine. We've not quite decided what we're going to do there, but once it's all done, it'll be great. It should be done. I think the kitchen's getting fitted the week of the 6th of April, so that means Marco's birthday's on the 9th, so hopefully that weekend it will be done, and we'll be able to have a nice few drinks in our new kitchen, and not need to worry. But we will see. Absolutely starving now. I wish he'd hurry up with those fish and chips. Fish and chips. Found all my old cookbooks as well, which is really exciting. Some older ones too, like I found this Nigella one. I found Gino's Coastal Escape. I found loads of Pinch of Nom ones. So I have like a whole cookbook collection now, and I'm glad, because when we designed the kitchen, I was like, I need a whole cupboard for my cookbooks. And Marco was like, you've got like 2, and I was like, no, I've got loads. Like I've got a Sophie Dahl one as well, Pippa Middleton, I've got one of hers. So there's quite a few different cookbooks I've got, but I had no idea what I'd done with any of them and started to worry that I'd thrown them away. So we found them and I was like, oh, thank God, because I told him I needed a whole cupboard. And now I definitely do, because I've got quite a lot of cookbooks, so that's all good in the hood. I can't decide what to do with this. I realise I'm just talking to you for the sake of talking now, but for Christmas I got this A2, I don't know whether that's going to focus, probably not. I got this A2 print of Fleetwood Mac. I absolutely adore Fleetwood Mac, obviously, because I've got a poster of them in my dining room. So we were talking earlier and we think we might keep it there, because I think it'll fit in really well with the black and white theme. But I don't know, I really don't know. I think we're just winging it really, and we'll have to see when it's all done what looks good where. But my orange tree I'm going to be putting in the kitchen. But look at that, it got spider mites. So all the leaves started falling off it. Like you can see there that there's some more that have fallen off today. So we've got this spray and I've been giving it like proper orchid food and things like that. So we're hoping, orchid food, that'd be stupid of me, citrus fruit food. So I am hoping that they grow back. It should be okay. I've been doing a lot of research into it, but look at it. How sad does it look? But I've started quite the collection. So over here I have my nice, I can't even remember what that's called, but it's a rubber tree, isn't it? It's a rubber plant. So that will hopefully grow really, really big if I look after it. And then over here, I can't remember what it's called. I really can't. It's called like, oh no. It's not the elephant. It's not the elephant one. It's the other one. I can't remember what it's called. But these leaves are fascinating, aren't they? Absolutely love these. So this apparently grows quite big. So I'm quite excited about that. And then this has the ability to grow. So usually I have this on my radiator cover, but that's going upstairs soon. But this has the ability to grow really quite big. But I've kept it in a smaller pot on the basis that I don't think I want it to get really big. I want this to be a shelf plant. So we have this, and then over here, it looks like a yucca tree. I don't think it is a yucca tree. I'm not entirely sure, but this. And that looks like it's fairly easy to look after. So I'm hoping that it will be. I'm hoping that once we've got everything done, I can really start creating a bit of a plant sanctuary. So we're getting rid of the sofa, we're getting a nice brown leather sofa, we're doing it all up again, like literally all over is getting done. And I just really want this really neutral, bright, airy space with plants everywhere. That's my goal. But at the moment, my goal is to keep my citrus tree alive. Marco's back with the food. Marco's back with the food.
Hello, love.
Have you got the goods?
I got the goods.
Have you got the goods?
Yes. Chippy chips.
Oh, you got them from next door?
Yes. Well, I had to go to Dog Swap.
Why?
Because the one at Hill Close is closed.
Why is it closed? It's Sunday. Cool, look at those chips. These look good. Is that my fish cake? Cool, that looks like a very bird's eye fish cake. But a fish cake nonetheless. Marco's just come out with the goods. Look at that. It's a Zillionaire's cheesecake. So I believe Millionaire's cheesecake. Amazing. My intention was to have my dinner, wash my hair, look at dining tables, read a book, sort out a to-do list for tomorrow, come to bed. I had fish and chips and then felt unbelievably tired, so I have come to bed with my book and Bruce. There he is. But I think I'm just going to go to sleep now. I'm going to go take my makeup off and just get in bed. I'm absolutely exhausted. I have decided I might paint this back wall from black to like a neutral colour. Not entirely sure. Haven't had that conversation with Marco yet. Feel like he might be a little bit annoyed at me. Don't know. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I feel like it's been a long time since I did a vlog. Obviously with the renovation there's probably going to be a lot more of them now. But I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Do make sure that you click the thumbs up button, and do subscribe for any future videos. But yeah, next week is Marco's Q&A. So I know that's a video that has been quite highly anticipated. So if you do have any questions that you want to ask him, make sure that you're following me on Instagram at amber.izzo. I will be popping a question box up again this week to make sure that you've all got your questions in. But I will see you on Sunday, and I'll see you through the week on Instagram. Have a lovely week, and yeah, bye.